So the Timberwolves win the tip. It's McDaniels on the wing. Takes the three. The Warriors pull it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And it's off from three-point range. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Hield.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Free throw good, Edwards. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside Hield. Six on the shot clock. Good on the baseline, Jay.
And this is what Hield is out here to do, to score and to do it in many ways.
Curry against Conley. Pass to Edwards. Over Hield. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Here's Hield. Here's the three. Hits the three-pointer. Hield's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Conley passes to Edwards. Now McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Outside Conley. Fires the three. Connects from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Curry. To the middle. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Hield. He's got 5.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Now Edwards. Misses from short range.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Now here's Hield. Let's go with a three. Randall pulls down the board.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Outside Conley. McDaniels up top. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Hield. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Randall pulls down the board. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Edwards can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Hield. Puts it up. Offensive board. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Boy, throwing himself on the offensive glass and being rewarded for it, that's the energy that Draymond Green brings.
And here's McDaniels. Now here's Conley. The three is up. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Here's Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Here's Curry, following the score by Minnesota. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When you talk about the best shooters in the NBA, Buddy Hield has to be in the conversation.
No good on that one. Good on the second one. Here's Edwards. Outside Conley. Randall outside. Down low. It's stolen. And here's Curry for 3. He drops it from range. Curry's got 5.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Conley against Curry. And it's in there. He's got 5. Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Back to Curry. Outside Hield. Puts up a 3. Randall pulls down the board. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. McDaniels with it. Green picks him up. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Gobert. From deep three-point range. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Now Curry. This one for 3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Outside Edwards. Up top Randall. Back to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Back to Curry. Out left to the wing. The baseline J is on the way. That one rolls around and rims out. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Curry, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. McDaniels. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Curry against Conley. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga, he's checked in for Green. And Payton is subbed in for Hield. Curry against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Gary Payton II.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
And both free throws good for Edwards. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Now here's Payton. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards against Payton. Left side, Edwards. Payton with a steal. Randall against Kuminga. Good work defensively by Randall.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on a slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Now here's Curry. Give him 8. Left side Kuminga. He's guarded by Conley. 5 on the clock. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
The free throw drops for Randall.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
On the wing, Payton. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Defended by Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to end the drought. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Basket's good.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
1:57 left in the first. Shot clock at 6. McDaniels covering. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Conley. Randall against Kuminga. Randall can't hit. The Warriors shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Conley. Gobert passes to Conley. Randall left side. And that one's good. Randall's got 7 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Shot clock at 5. A shot to stop the run. And too long on the shot. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
And that one good.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. Good on both. Here's Randall. It'll count. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 13. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
So on the floor for Golden State, Green and Looney together inside. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Buddy Hield. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he drops the first. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hits both from the stripe. The Warriors shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Outside heel. And here's Kuminga for three. They get it again. Minnesota shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Here's ABC. He's covered by Curry. Pass to ABC. And he can't get that one. Excellent D there from Kuminga. McDaniels against Curry. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's McDaniels. 6 points for him. Pass to ABC. Clock at 6. Baseline try. He can't hit that time. And Golden State will come the other way. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Curry against Reed. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Launches it. And the Warriors with another three.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to ABC. Up top, Randall. The three is up. The kick out to Edwards. And again, another missed shot. The Warriors trailing. Here's Looney. Healed on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. The three ball. Another shot. The shot by Looney, no good. For Minnesota, they've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Outside Edwards. Pass to ABC. Green against Reed. To the inside. Here's Edwards. Oh, a special move before that shot. Edwards got 11 points.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Golden State calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for Kuminga. The Warriors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Looney. That's tipped. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Second free throw, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Conley, he's open. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead. Outside heel. Guarded by Edwards. Shoots from the baseline. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Up top Randall. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Guarded by Edwards. Back to Curry from outside the arc. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Alexander Walker. Looking for his first basket still in this one. That one's off. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Golden State has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Fires in the triple.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
And here's Conley. 7 points in the game. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And here's Edwards outside. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
flashing pretty advanced shot creation skills. I see many good defense, better offense moments in the future of Anthony Edwards.
Now here's Green, outside heel. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Conley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Stephen Curry.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
The first free throw is good.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
And Conley drops them both. The Warriors have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. 4-3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Randall. Outside Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. That shot off. Healed with the defensive effort. Minnesota with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. From 17. That one off the back iron and out.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Curry. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards has got 4 rebounds now.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
Now here's Conley. He's got 9. Here's Randall. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 4 rebounds now. Trying to get back on track. Oh, good D by Edwards. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant. One of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
One shot.
The free throw off from Heel. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. The fadeaway. The shot no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Deflected.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block.
And the deficit down inside single digits. Green's got his second basket of the game.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Hayden's checked in. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Drops in the layup for two. Conley's got 11 points.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Conley against Curry. Six on the shot clock. For three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Randall. He's off on that one. The Warriors shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got two shots coming up.
What offensive effort from Green. Backing off the shot isn't even a consideration for him.
Shooting two.
Free throw good. Green.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
So he's able to get one of two.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
And here are the Warriors now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. He's guarded by Conley. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
I don't think you can get too physical with Butler because he's so smart and clever in how he gets into the defender to draw the foul.
Shooting two.
No good on the free throw.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And the second free throw is good. And granted, in last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
And they'll get another chance. Second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. He's guarded by Conley. The kick out, Curry. Three-pointer. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. Drills it from deep. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Pass to Payton. Outside Curry. There's 37 seconds left to play in the half. From downtown. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Alexander Walker. And here's Randall. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Alexander Walker. Over Payton. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Inside. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And so it's Minnesota in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was a fast pace for Minnesota at the outset. At one point, their devastating offensive assault pushed their lead out to 15 points. Just a dominant opening period. They led by 13 after one. After a tough, hard-fought second quarter, the lead remained the same, and they still hold the double-digit advantage at the break. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
They were getting after it on the glass, like wild animals. They've got a nice edge in that department, which has led to this lead. They won the heart and hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
And over to Kenny, what did you think about Golden State?
Right now, they're shooting in the low 30s from the outside. In today's style of perimeter offense, that's not enough to force the defense to extend. They have to work on getting better quality shots.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Healed from outside. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Hield. Gobert passes to Randle. Over Green. And it's Randle that time on the assist by Gobert. Gobert's got 3 assists in the game. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Outside, Green. Pass to Hield. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Edwards against Hield. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Right side, Hield. Pass to Curry. From deep. Offensive rebound. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Minnesota shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Outside McDaniels. Over Curry. McDaniels can't hit. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Hield. Lets it go from deep. He goes up again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Green is so clever at forcing the D's hand. Gotta be careful how you guard him inside.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Green. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Healed against Edwards. Here's Randall. No good. Green with the defensive effort. Golden State has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And here's Curry for three. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Hield. For three, Conley. Hits the trifecta. Conley's got 14.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
Takes a three. Right side, Green. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. That one's no good. The Warriors shooting just 28%, lacking confidence on offense right now. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Gobert with it. 11 feet out. That shot, no good. Curry with it. He's guarded by Conley. Hield against Randall. Now here's Green. To the inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And the balance Curry possesses is unique. Impressive at staying in control even when he gets fouled.
And that one falls for Curry.
So many of the hopes for this team rest on Curry's shoulders. It's an immense responsibility, but he carries it out with fire and optimism.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 16. Fires it. And the jumper is good. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Green against Randall. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Julius Randall. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Minnesota.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Julius Randall. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2 for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. McDaniels. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Hield.
2 shots. Foul. 2. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. And the Warriors shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. DiVincenzo covering. Hield on the wing. The 3. Rebound Minnesota.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to McDaniels from behind the arc. That shot off the mark. McDaniels gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Outside Hield. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Goes back up, and Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Timeout called, the Warriors. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands, but that's easier said than done.
On defense, the Timberwolves. The lead is 15. The 3 from Curry gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good from DiVincenzo. Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Over McDaniels. That one a little long. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. DiVincenzo finds McDaniels. Got a hand on it. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with it. Pass to McDaniels. Reed with it. Outside McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. McDaniels got 10 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Curry. 22 points for him. Offline with a 3. Here's Edwards. And he drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Up top, Curry. DiVincenzo covering. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. He's off on the first. And no luck that time either. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. This Warrior squad is struggling. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Payton. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And here's Edwards outside. Nails it from 3. Edwards got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, that's an extremely hard shot to defend if Edwards can master the pull-up. Watch out now. It would be a real weapon for him.
Here's Jay. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Pass to ABC. Now Gobert. Here's ABC. It's tipped. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
The first free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Minnesota's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Good chance here for DiVincenzo. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And the Timberwolves lead by 21. Pass to Jay. Launches a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Here's ABC. Misses the layup. And the Warriors with possession here. Payton finds Kuminga. That one doesn't drop. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's ABC. Pass to Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second. The Warriors shooting only 27% for today's game. Payton. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Now here's DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Reed. Here's ABC. Off the mark there with a 3. Kuminga, the pass to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Pass to ABC. From deep. It doesn't go for him. And the Warriors shooting just 26% in the third. Shot from 16. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Dante DiVincenzo. That one misses. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Randall is checked in. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's DiVincenzo, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Randall against Looney. Pass to Jay. The leaner. Second chance shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Minnesota shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Here's Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards has got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
No good. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for the Warriors. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Randall. Green covering. Randall can't hit. And the Warriors shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. McDaniels covering. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, that's a good job by Butler surveying the floor. He spots an opening and sets the shooter up for success there.
Pass to Conley. Throws it up high. Very pretty alley-oop. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
So it's the Warriors now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. McDaniels covering. On the wing, Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Golden State has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Heels checked in for the Warriors.
One shot.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Back to Curry. They get it back. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Conley. Shoots over Curry, and he gets it to go off the front iron. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Yeah, this is how Conley plays. Extremely efficient. He just takes what the defense allows.
Hield passes to Curry. Shoots off the step back. Here's Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. And he makes the first. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. And both free throws good for Green. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Randall outside. Back to Conley. Randall against Green. Pass to Alexander Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Overhealed. Again, the Timberwolves score.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. And again, no good by Golden State.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Defended by Gobert. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Conley. Shoots over Curry. And they recover it. The kick out to Conley. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Six on the shot clock. Here's Randall.
Capable of guarding any position on the floor, Green's energy on defense really makes an impact.
They get it back.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Here's McDaniels, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
For Minnesota, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Randall. Green covering. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. The layup off target. Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside Curry to end the drought. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Well, the Timberwolves shooting just around 45% in the fourth. Now here's McDaniels. Conley passes to Randall. Outside McDaniels. Now Conley. Pass to Gobert. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And it's almost like Curry's motor never stops running. This is what forces defenders to overcommit.
That one falls for Curry. Anthony Edwards has checked in for the Timberwolves. And he makes the first but misses the second. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Lets a floater go. The shot off that time. Healed with the defensive effort. The Warriors shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Guarded by Edwards. Outside Curry. Good work defensively by Randall. The Timberwolves shooting around 41%. Pass to Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Hield.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Outside heel. McDaniels covering. Puts it up from 12. Not going to go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Now here's Conley. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And here's Randall. Back to Daniels. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
He's guarded by Conley. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Kuminga, he's checked in for Green.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Curry gets the bucket.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got his 6th rebound on the night. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
They recover it. Fades away. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota shooting the ball at only 35% here in the 4th quarter. Here's Edwards. Up and in on the layup. Edwards has got 30.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Back to Curry. Pass to Hield. McDaniels covering. Clock at 6. And here's Curry for 3. No good there. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Conley. And here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Over to the left wing. Gobert goes in. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hield with the ball. Uses the glass on the layup.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Basket counts. Edwards got 18 points now here in the second half.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside McDaniels. A minute 35 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Conley. From the arc. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Randall finds McDaniels.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the basket by Hield.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Daniels. Pass to Edwards. Here's Conley. He's covered by Curry. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Edwards.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Conley against Curry. Pass to Hield. The three. The shot that time not on target. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Pass to Conley. And there's the drive. Nice move. And it's good on the layup.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Hield outside. Clock at 6. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall outside. Gobert trying to get open. Randall with the bucket.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Hield. Back to Curry. The 9-foot shot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Conley surveying the D. Lets the three fly. And there's Edwards on the assist from Conley.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Said priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Back to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifle tower, Rudy Gobert, assertive, my goodness.
And there's a record Rudy Gobert set without much fanfare a few years ago. Most dunks in an NBA season.
That's exactly right, GA. That was back in the 2018-19 season. He threw it down 306 times. Certainly makes sense for a guy who's got that kind of length, athleticism, and the guy who spends so much time right around the cup.
That one is off. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
And he can't hit the second.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Any opportunity from 3 is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
Now here's McDaniel. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
And he can't get the first one. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
And he sinks the second.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Now here's Curry. Defended by Gobert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
There's the pass to Randall. Conley against Curry. Outside Conley. Goes up on the high post. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 1. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot from 12. And the Warriors miss again. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. McDaniels in the post. It's good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Hield outside. From deep three-point range, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Timberwolves leading by 3. Conley finds Edwards. Top of the key, McDaniels. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Healed against Edwards. Randall outside.
Wow, just an excellent defensive effort from Buddy Hield. Understanding I've got to contest here, and he does.
It's Curry outside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Outside Edwards. Passes it to McDaniels. Knocked loose. Five on the clock. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Defended by Gobert. Outside Curry. Goes up from the top of the key. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Up top Edwards. Pass to Randall. Shoots a fader, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
Pass to Green. Curry against Conley. From deep. Curry with another miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's McDaniels. Lets it fly. And it's off the back rim. No good. Green with the ball. Now defended by Randall. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. On defense, Minnesota. 4-point game.
You see how eager Hield is to catch and release. That is what you call a shooter extraordinaire.
The pass to come. And here is McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. Conley inside the line. The shot missing. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Kicks it to Curry. Over Randall. The shot by Curry, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And here is McDaniels. Here's Randall, and the layup is good. Randall's got 6.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Passes it to Hield. Golden State moving the ball around. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Now here's McDaniels. Back to Conley. The three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
To the right side. Jacks up a three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Hield. Here's Randall. Over Curry. The Warriors pull it in. Green bounce pass. On the wing, Green. And that one goes long. Timberwolves leading by 5. Outside Conley. Edwards looking it over. Outside Conley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Well, the up fake from Conley is so effective. Draws the contact, will go to the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Conley.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Warriors trailed by 7. Outside Curry. To the left wing. Here's Kuminga. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here's Edwards. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the and one. Yes, sir.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Now here's Curry. He has 5. The three-pointer is right on target. 5 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Curry. Golden State moving it around. And Kuminga throws it down.
Great example of the awareness Curry brings to the game. Such a good feel for understanding what the defense is doing and how to find the open spots.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards from past the arc. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing here by 8. Payton the bounce pass. 58 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Looney. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside.
Take a break.
They are
Take a
just
break.
punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
And he knocks down the first one. Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. And so Looney nails both of them. Timberwolves leading by 6. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Defended by Payton. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Warriors trailed by 6. Dishes to Curry. He kicks it to Kuminga. Curry against Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Curry can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Warriors trailed by 6. Julius Randle is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Conley, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And there's the pass to Edwards. Good on the 3-point shot. Edwards got 12 points in the game. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. McDaniels, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors trailed by 9. Here's Curry, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry is loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Down low, here's Randle, fouled in the act of shooting.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact, give him the N1.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And that one misses.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Passes to McDaniels. Conley against Curry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
You can see that defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor, he'll get to the line.
The first free throw is good.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Warriors trailed by 9. Outside Curry. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, you have to have innate sense of when to come off and get ready to catch and shoot. Stephen Curry's been doing it a long time.
Read the pass to Edwards. Trying to get open is Randle. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 14 points.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drop.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Now here's Hield. He's got 5. They get it back. Looney with the bucket.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Reed. Angle right side. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Elbow shot is on the way. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. He's got 10.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Green, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, make on the interior if you allow it. You've got to make sure he doesn't force the issue.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And both free throws good for Green. Timberwolves leading by 6. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Six on the shot clock. Top of the key. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Curry. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, that's just the phenomenal touch of Stephen Curry in the painted area. Yes, he'll score there too.
Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Handle outside. Over Green. That one wide left. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. 4-point game. To the paint. Here's Looney. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Edwards with it. Now Green defending. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Warriors trailed by 4. Healed from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley finds Edwards. Now here's Randall, covered by Hield. That's good from Randall on the assist from Edwards. Randall's got 12 in the game. On its way from Curry for 2. He drains the quick shot.
How good are the handles of Stephen Curry? Well, they open the doors early so people can get a look at it. Woo-hoo, that's nice.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 14. Gobert trying to get open. Randall no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
ABC's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels with the ball. Outside Edwards. Here's ABC. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. That's a 2 from Randall. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Randall. He's got 13. Over Green. They grab their own miss. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Here's Curry with the 3. No good that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. With the teardrop, Edwards. That's good. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
Edwards well covered on the interior, scores through the contest.
Outside Curry to the inside. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
One shot.
And Hield, no good on that one.
For a guy with the shot mechanics of Buddy Hield, you'd love to see him get to the free throw line more, but it's really not his game. He is just a dead-eye three-point shooter.
Edwards can't hit. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State, trailing by 5. Hield, the pass to Curry. From deep three-point range, a rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Up top, Edwards, covered by Hield. Hield against Edwards. Now the pass to ABC. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for McDaniels. And the Warriors making a change here. Warriors trailed by 5.
Hey, yo, get on Stephen.
Back to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Warriors have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Minnesota leading by 4. Randall dishes to Edwards. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Fires from the line. Warriors with the rebound. Guarded by Reed. Curry passes to Green. Wide open. Minnesota calls timeout. Timberwolves leading by 4. Now Edwards. He's got 16. They need this one, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Back to Curry. Launches a 3. No good that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Outside Edwards. And it's Curry with the rebound. Warriors trailed by 6. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to ABC. And here's Edwards. 18 points for him. Randall outside. Over Green. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by Edwards. Edwards got 11 here in this quarter alone.
You see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish, yes, sir.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Jimmy Butler. ABC passes to DiVincenzo. Timberwolves passing it around. 1:33 left in the first half of basketball. Outside for Randall. And here's Edwards from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Curry is inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
Outside Edwards. Great tee that time from Green.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it back.
Here's Randall. Misses from close range. Golden State's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Minnesota's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance.
Well, Green likes to push the pace, that's for sure. Great at making his way up the court and getting to the right spot.
Outside Edwards. Takes the 13-footer. The shot, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll be back with you right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping Anthony Edwards in the first half. He had 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight he's really turned it around. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. The strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team. Now, looks can be deceiving, but the assist totals back up what we saw.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Setting the floor for the Warriors. McDaniels defending. Now here's Randall. Kicks to Conley. Outside Edwards. From deep. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got the first basket of the third quarter for the Timberwolves. The dish to Green. Pass to Hield. From outside the arc. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his fourth assist in this one. Outside Conley. Pass to Randall. He kicks it to McDaniels. The pass to Reed. Fires the three. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. He had a nice open look right there. Reed's got himself on the board with three there.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Back to Hield. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Now, here's McDaniels. 6 points for him. Conley with a wide-open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Passes it to Green. On its way from Curry for two. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Curry's got 20 points.
Perhaps no more scary thing for a defense than when Stephen Curry has got his rhythm. Look out, folks.
McDaniels with the ball. Back to Edwards. Pass to Reed. Warriors with the rebound. Edwards defending. Pass to Curry. Here's Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Hield outside. He dishes it to Curry. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Randall no good.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Minnesota making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. On the free throw, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. The Warriors have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And that one misses.
Now, Jimmy Butler clearly thrives in an environment that lives and breathes and embraces toughness.
Conley against Curry. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Edwards got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. McDaniels defending. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's McDaniels. Great tee that time from Green. Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. The shot by Curry, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. It's stolen by Green. And the pass to Curry. Back to Green. He feeds it to Heel. And then Heel with the dunk.
I think you can make a strong case that Draymond Green is the best passing four in the league. Unreal court vision.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Timberwolves trail. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Gobert down low. Warriors with the rebound. Passes to Kuminga. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
Well, there's a quick release, and then there's the ability to focus through contact. Stephen Curry, he has both.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's got 6. Edwards inside, covered by Heel. Here's McDaniels. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. He's off on the second. Warriors leading by 3. Healed left side. Off target with his 3. Minnesota's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. McDaniels passes to Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, that's a smart play by Hield. He allows the defense to get close, won't back off his shot. Excellent job.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
He's off on the first. Jay's checked in for the Warriors. He hits the second from the line. Here's Conley. He's got 12. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Covered by Hield. Gobert trying to get open. 3 seconds left.